Number 4 is cost. For most of us, we need to make sure that the value that we are going to get out of the fitness program experience that we are going to start is going to be greater than the cost. If we don't do that and do our thorough research before we start the program, we're going to be disappointed and we're going to stop and blame it on motivation when in actuality, it's simply the cost doesn't the value doesn't outweigh the cost, and I feel like I'm overpaying for something that is under-delivering on my results, right? We can solve that problem by doing thorough research or by looking at case studies or testimonials or talking to people thoroughly to get an idea of what to expect as a result from our fitness program. And then the last one here is pain. And I think pain is probably the most prevalent among these, and this is probably the only one that's non-excusable. So if we start a fitness program and we are having great experience, client experience is good, the people we're working out with are excellent, the trainers are knowledgeable, but we start to encounter pain 3 or 4 weeks into the workout experience, well, pain is an unavoidable alert to our body that we shouldn't be doing this activity. We cannot control that. And oftentimes we can't manage pain, right? There's not always a great way to instantly stop pain the next day. So pain is kind of like the bane. It should be the kryptonite, or thought of as the kryptonite of all successful long-term fitness programs, because if we're constantly in pain, we're never going to succeed with the fitness program. We're going to limit our days in the gym, we're going to limit our exposure in the gym, because we have to wait till the pain recedes. So the way to actually work around pain, and here's the solution, and I think this opens the door to many long-term fitness programs, regardless of what type of fitness methodology it is if we go into a program and we have a strategy for tackling all these things and for tackling pain when it will inevitably arise. And the strategy for tackling pain is think of injury prevention as the heart of everything we do. So think of how can I manage it so I never get to the point of pain. That doesn't mean we don't do intense exercise. It means maybe we wait longer to do intense exercise. It doesn't mean we don't do heavy resistance. Maybe it means we wait to do heavy resistance till our posture can support it. And it also doesn't mean we don't do long workouts. Maybe it means we give ourselves the appropriate time to build up to those workouts. Basically, the idea behind this entire video is there is a solution for every one of these common pitfalls in the exercise or fitness program world. What we need is we need to go into it and say to ourselves, when we get ready to start a fitness program, how am I going to have a plan at the beginning to tackle these problems? To tackle time, I'm going to work on making sure that I have an hour a day for 3 days a week so I can exercise. Before I go speak to people at a gym, I'm going to make sure that that time is available to me. To tackle geography, I'm going to go test the drive to the local gyms. Make sure that those drives are reasonable and won't add an hour a day to my commute that makes 1 hour of exercise turn into 2 hours of total time. Motivation. I'm going to stop deluding myself that it's motivation, because I know I want to feel better. I know I want to look better. So motivation is really an excuse for these other things. So I'm going to just stop deluding myself. I'm just going to get mentally to the right place where I realize other things are stopping me, not me. If I blame myself for stopping me, then I'm always going to be a step back. Cost. Make sure the value exceeds the price of the program you're going into. If you could in 3 weeks eliminate pain and postural problems, and then from there get to work on major fat loss or major body composition changes, wouldn't that value be justified to you? Make sure that that's actually what the program is going to do for you. If that program is not designed to solve pain or posture, don't go in there expecting those things to change and be disappointed when they're not. It's a good fitness professional's job to help investigate these and advise you on what your actual goals are as they work with you, but this is just kind of a non sequitur. And then finally, pain. How are we going to tackle pain? Well, the best way to tackle pain is to be mindful of the limitations we have when we start, create a plan to work around those limitations, and then make sure we're actually sticking to that plan. Tell your trainer, tell whoever you're working with that you need their help in sticking to it. It is in human nature for us to want to do more and to progress faster than we are often capable of. We just need to be mindful of that. So hopefully this helps. If you have questions, comments, feedback, feel free to go ahead. The next video we'll make is on managing pain, posture, and proper workout progressions.